Welcome on the YouTube channel, Marwin DD, Patente B in English. So this day we are going to focus on the tricks. Now, the tricks concerning every topic, it is very simple, but you do not identify them just by reading the questions anyway, anyhow, but you have to take your time. Now I'm going to show it to you. It's very simple actually. Trucchi domande con segnali. Now we will be focusing on the tricks that is specifically located in the questions with signs. Okay, let's proceed. So we'll be starting with segnale di pericolo. Then with the next video, we'll continue with obbligo, divieto, precedenza up to the end. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so trucchi per argomento di pericolo. So for the subject of danger, let's go and look at how to identify the answers of the questions easily. Let's go. Now, this is how you identify the answers of the question so easily. The question and the sign. First of all, you have to watch the sign and remember the meaning of the sign. Okay, this sign simply means crossing of train line with barrier. Passaggio a livello con barriera. So what did I just do? I remember the name of the sign and the meaning of the sign. Good. Good. With that being done, now let's go on the question. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un attraversamento. What's this? All the signs of danger are positioned where? At a distance. That is why they normally use the word preannuncia or avvisa. Preannuncia or avvisa. If the question concerning these signs does not use the word preannuncia or avvisa or ci avverte, most of the times the answer is what? Is falso. Ok, now let's see. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un attraversamento ferroviario protetto da barriere o semibarriere, qualunque sia il numero dei binari. So the question is exactly referring us to the perfect meaning of the sign. Okay, so in that case, we already know that this answer is vero, because it says this sign is alerting us of a crossing of a train line that is protected by a barrier or a semi-barrier, irrespective of the number of train that crosses there. So the answer is vero. Okay? If it says anything different from the meaning of the sign, the answer is what? Falso. And the first one I showed you is if it does not bring this word preannuncia or avverte, already the answer is what? Falso. Why? Because these signs, you see them at a distance, which is 150 meters distance, and they are segnali di pericolo. Also, the next thing you have to consider is if the question is referring to it removes the danger, the meaning of the question referring to the sign, meaning instead of creating a question that is referred to a danger, they create a question referred to obbligo, divieto, or precedenza. That will also make the answer what? falso. But do not forget this one. The answer is what? Vero, because it is exactly the meaning of the sign. Now, let's go to the second question and let's see the differences between the two. Okay, so this is the second question, and it says, il segnale raffigurato obbliga ad arrestarsi prima di attraversare il ponte. So it says, this sign is an it obligates us. What is obbliga ad arrestarsi prima di attraversare il ponte. Now, does this sign obligate us to stop before the crossing of the movable bridge? No, it does not obligate us to stop at the crossing of a movable bridge, which is a ponte mobile. So the answer here is false because whenever you see the movable bridge, it means what? You have to be careful and watch your speed and possibly stop if the bridge is opening. If the bridge is opening, that's all. That's what you have to consider. So you cannot capture the tricks of the questions if you don't understand well the words in the question. So the tricks is actually even more for those who understand well the language. Is that clear? Okay, so this is the end part of the Segnale di Pericolo, the tricks. Now, we will be proceeding with a different topic. So you realize the things you have to consider are just very few. The question says, il segnale raffigurato obbliga ad arrestarsi. It obligates us to stop before crossing the bridge. It is falso. And even if the question also was constructed and said, this sign is a sign of obligation, still the answer will be what? Falso. Why? Because what we are watching, it is segnale di pericolo. Very good. Thank you for watching up to the end. See you in the next topic.